watching the way your expression turns soft, while the weight of the morning is carried aloft. It's a wild kind of kindness, sharp and so deep, guarding the secrets that we promised to keep. There's a strength in the way that you reach for my hand, a power that only the heart understands. It's not a fragile beauty or a temporary glow, but a stubborn devotion that's starting to grow. Fierce tenderness bloom, a petal of fire, rising from the ashes of a cold desire. I'm seeing the colors that I couldn't see until you decided to bloom inside me. Fierce tenderness bloom, wide and so brave, breaking the silence of the life that I save. It's a violent softness and a beautiful scar, showing us exactly how lucky we are. I'm opening up to the heat of the sun, knowing the searching is finally done. Maybe the miracle is the thorns that we share, finding the beauty in the burdens we bear. A ritual of growth, a ceremony of change, in a world that is starting to feel less strange. Fierce tenderness bloom, roots in the deep, a promise that even the seasons will keep. I've stopped fighting the light and the pull of the ground, now that this garden is all I have found. I'm breathing you in, I'm letting you grow into the only truth I will ever need to know. Rooted and real. The light on your face is a deep, honest dread as the sky falls to sleep in its lavender bed. I'm letting the walls of my defenses come down in the quietest corner of this echoing town. I notice the way that you lean to the side, with nothing to prove and with nothing to hide. It's a crimson vibration, a velvet dark flow, the only direction I want us to go. Blushing duck surrender, a graceful retreat, where the end of the day and our spirits meet. Finding the courage to give up the fight in the glow of the coming of the evening light. Blushing does surrender, soft and so sweet, the only version of me that is finally complete. It's a gradual falling, a beautiful blur of every emotion that you always occur. I'm trusting the gravity, trusting the pull, with a heart that is finally perfectly full. Maybe the miracle's the beauty of the end, the way that the shadows and the light start to blend. A ritual of yielding, a ceremony of rest, giving the universe only our best. Blushing ducks surrender, fading to gold, the greatest secret that was ever told. I've stopped holding the line or defending the past. Now that I've found what is meant to last, I'm melting into the shade of your soul, watching the twilight take its final control, drowned in the light. Following the hum of the blood in your veins, a wilder current that breaks all the chains. It's a frantic vibration that I can't quite catch, a hidden spark looking for a perfect match. I'm chasing the tremor that moves through your hand, a language of energy I finally understand. It's not a bright lightning or a thunderous sound, but a magnetic pull on this hallowed ground. Electric pulse chase, a sudden sharp flare of the invisible tension that hangs in the air. I'm running toward the source of the heat, where the wire
endless needle spin without a pole to find, leaving the logic of the world behind. This internal map has no borders or lanes, only the rhythm of the blood in the veins. Surrendering the names and the places once known into a wilderness that has finally grown. The mirror reflects a stranger's calm face as every old memory leaves its home space. Lost inside us, a beautiful stray, watching the maps of the past drift away. No longer a need for a north or a star, when the center is exactly where we already are. Deep in the labyrinth, safe in the maze, walking through the silver and the velvet dark haze. The exit is gone and the walls have dissolved into a mystery that remains unsolved. Drowning in the essence, fading in the flow, the only direction there is left to go. Maybe the miracle is the losing of the way, finding the truth in the shadows of gray. A ritual of absence, a ceremony of blur, returning to the spirit that we always were. Now the silence is a country with a single king, where the echoes of the soul are the only thing. Let the world keep searching for a point or a line within the vastness of your life and mine. The search has ended where the paths all cross, finding the prophet in the total loss. Gone within.
Midnight sky is reflected in the deep, where the ancient golden promises sleep. Not a single flickering point is too far, when you are exactly where the wonders are. Residual glow in the center of the dark, catching the light of a permanent spark. Starlight in your eyes, a celestial guide, with nothing to fear and with nothing to hide. The distance has vanished
No more layers of the polished disguise, only the truth in the opening of eyes. Strip away the stories and the careful retreat, until the two rhythms are steady and sweet. The air is becoming a transparent space, where honesty finds its own rightful place. Not a grand gesture or a violent display, just the tactile logic of a regular day. Simple kind of love, a transparent vow, living in the absolute center of now, following the path that the Spirit has traced, in a world that is finally perfectly placed. This raw revelation is enough for the heart, taking the bitterness and the anger apart, beyond the excuses and the old design. Your internal rhythm is matching with mine, yielding to the warmth, yielding to the deep, in the wonderful silence that the spirits keep. Maybe the miracle is the lack of a shield, when the deepest of wounds are finally healed. A ritual of presence, a ceremony of bare, in the wonderful weight of the truth that we share. Now the world is a witness to the soul we reveal, grounded in the actual texture we feel. The logic of the day has started to fade, in the beautiful truth that our spirits have made. Steadily breathing perfectly through to the simple version of me and you. Simply real.
I feel the borders of my being start to blur, in the quietest way that your feelings occur. It's not a collision of bodies or names, but a soft disappearing of separate flames. I'm losing the outline of where I begin, as your heavy spirit comes wandering in. Not a desperate gamble or a foolish mistake, but the only path that I'm willing to take. Reckless soul merge, a beautiful fool.
hesitate before you speak is a quiet confession I've come to see. It's not about the words or the things you say, but the unspoken longing that gets in the way. I'm watching the curve of your unspoken thought, finding the meaning that can't be bought. There's a bold kind of gravity drawing me near, washing away every shadow of fear. Brazen lip hunger, a silent demand, a language of wanting I now understand. Not a temporary flame or a passing whim, but a cup of devotion filled to the brim. Brazen lip hunger, an honest decree of the beautiful distance between you and me. It's a simple desire, a luminous thread, giving a voice to the things left unsaid. I'm tracing the map of your quietest wish, lost in the glow of a moment like this. Maybe the miracle is the courage to want to face all the ghosts that used to haunt. A ritual of honesty, a ceremony of truth in the golden reflection of my shared youth. Brazen lip hunger, I'm giving in to the wonderful world underneath your skin. I've stopped holding back, I've stopped being shy. Now that the truth is right there in your eye, I'm anchored in us and I'm letting it show that your silent hunger is all I need to know. Always yours.
Amber light is spilling from the corner of the moon, filling up the silence with a heavy, thick tune. Every word you whisper has a sweetness and a way, like a golden nectar that has arrived too late. But the timing is perfect in the dark of the room, where the flowers of the energy start to bloom. Rich and viscous, the hours start to slow, capturing the moments in a velvet dark glow. Honey dripped night, a viscous relief from the jagged edges of a winter-long grief. The air is becoming a liquid embrace, softly tracing the shadows upon your face. Golden and heavy, the spirit is full, yielding to the sweetness and the magnetic pull. Gone is the bitter savoring the silence, tasting the peace in the wonderful depth of this final release. Maybe the miracle is the texture of time, turning the struggle into a rhyme, a ritual of sugar, a ceremony of gold, protecting the secrets that shouldn't be told. Let the world turn to stone or the seasons to gray. This amber vibration is here to stay. Coated in kindness, wrapped in the deep, with a beautiful promise that we're going to keep. The search is over, the nectar is found on this very sacred and hallowed ground. Sweetly ours.
I'm learning the rhythm of your shallow breath, a gentle defiance of silence and death. It's a texture of trust that is fragile and thin, a slow invitation to let me come in. I notice the way that you turn to the light, searching for safety in the middle of night. It's a private geography, sacred and deep, where all of the promises finally sleep. Silken sheet secrets, a soft-spoken vow, living in the absolute center of now. Not a heavy burden or a difficult task, just a simple relief of removing the mask. Silken sheet secrets, delicate and bare, in the wonderful weight of the air that we share. It's a graceful unveiling, a quiet repair of all of the wounds that we used to wear. I'm folding into the warmth of your soul, grateful for the way that you make me whole. Maybe the miracle is the softening of sight in the velvet black piece of the internal light. cheat secrets. I'm staying for good in a way that I never quite understood. I'm no longer searching for meaning or more when the whole universe is right here on the floor. I'm wide open now since I found the truth that the greatest of secrets is just being with you. Right here. Gray mist settles on the edge of glass, watching the minutes and the memories pass. Worn from the pavement is rising up slow into the only direction we go. Distant thunder is a muffled low sound, burying the noise in the hallowed ground. Droplets are marking a path on the skin, letting the external wonders begin. Soft summer rain, a liquid relief from the jagged edges of a winter-long grief. The air is becoming a velvet embrace, softly tracing the shadows upon your face. This humid devotion is a source of the peace, giving the spirit its final release. Beyond the shadows and the old standing strength, finding the joy that has conquered the pain. Drowning in color, drowning in calm, finding the nectar and finding the balm. Maybe the miracle is the loss of the view, finding a different version of you. A ritual of yielding, a ceremony of shade in the beautiful haze that our spirits have made. Now the clarity is gone and the shadows remain in the rhythmic release of the old standing strain. The marks on the surface will soon disappear, but the weight of the presence is perfectly clear, fading together perfectly through to the honest version of me and you. Still falling. feels heavy and sweet as shadows gather around our feet. No need for music or a crowded floor when the world stays locked behind the door. Two heartbeats matching in the quiet space, finding a home in this hidden place. Every motion is a wordless sign, linking your spirit closer to mine. Slow dance in the dark, a gentle sway, leaving the noise of the world far away. Surrendering the worries and the old design to the rhythm of your hand held in mine. This wordless conversation is all that remains, washing away the old standing strains. Beyond the reach of the wind and the light, moving together through the center of night. A graceful unfolding, a quiet release in the wonderful depth of this kind of peace. Maybe the miracle is the strength of the stay in the velvet black minutes as we drift away. A ritual of presence, a ceremony of soul, where the fragmented pieces finally become a whole. Now the darkness is a canvas for the love we reveal, grounded in the actual texture we feel. Gone is the searching for a reason or a place, with the simple vibration of your hidden grace. Naturally gathered, perfectly through to the quietest version of me and you. Stay right here.
Jagged defenses are starting to melt, leaving a kindness that has never been felt. The winter of the spirit is turning to spring as the birds of the internal energy sing. Points in the corners are fading away into the soft focus of a different day. Brutal honesty has found a new tone, melting the marrow and the cold of the stone. Sharp edges softened a graceful retreat, where the iron and the velvet finally meet. The friction has vanished, as the surface of a river worn stone into a gentleness that we claim as our own, folding the pride in the shadows of gray, watching the old armors drift slowly away. Maybe the miracle is the losing of the sting, finding the comfort that a soft word can bring, a ritual of healing, a ceremony of mild, returning the soul to the state of a child. Now the world is a garden with no fences or walls, where the rain of the spirit so quietly falls. The search for a center is finally through, in the velvet soft version of me and you, calm and rounded, steady and clear, safe in the mercy that brought us right here, finally soft. Pressure of a pulse is a steady drum, waiting for the morning light to come. Side by side in the heavy set dark, catching the glow of a tiny spark. No more distance between the skin as the honest revelations begin. Measured breathing, a rhythmic flow into the only direction we know. Counting every heartbeat, a silver bright chain, washing away the memories of pain. Reading the map that the spirit has drawn in the velvet black hour before the dawn. This internal thunder is the only truth left when the soul is no longer weary or bereft. Beyond the logic and beyond the design, your internal rhythm is matching with mine, yielding to the gravity, yielding to the deep, where all of the ancient promises borders between the real and the surreal are dissolving in the heat of the things that we feel. Time is a liquid, the clock is a ghost, while I hold on to the one I cherish the most. A luminous haze is the only sight in the velvet black center of this internal night. Floating through a vision that will never end, where the shadows and the light so perfectly blend. Eternal fever dream, a beautiful sleep, in a promise that even the seasons will keep. The gravity is gone and the logic is thin as the wonders of the spirit begin. This radiant hallucination is all that I need. Watching the world and its shadows recede. A golden obsession, a silver relief, ending the cycle of the winter-long grief. Lost in the wonder, found in the blur, by the only emotion that we always were. Maybe the miracle is the lack of the wake, the risk of the soul that we're willing to take. A ritual of dreaming, a ceremony of light, captured forever in this internal night. Let the morning wait and the reality fade in the beautiful trap that our spirits have made. This fever is forever, this vision is true, built by the absolute essence of you. Never to wake, never to part. Held in the dream in the depth of the heart. Endless us.
Marrow and bone are starting to shake under the pressure of a beautiful lake. Air is a luxury, thin and so rare, in the wonderful tension of the words that we share. A thundering pulse is the only command that the oxygen of the spirit can understand. Lungs are expanding to hold in the gold, a story of a weight that has never been told. Heavy chest heat, a frantic relief from the jagged edges of a long-standing grief. The ribcage is a prison that is starting to break for the sake of the energy that we both made. Listen to the labor of the spirit at rest, rising and falling in the cage of the chest. It's a violent peace and a difficult grace, captured in the light of your beautiful face. Breath is a struggle, life is a storm, keeping the core of the devotion so warm. Maybe the miracle is the weight of the air, knowing the burden is something we share. A ritual of pressure, a ceremony of love, in a language that has never been sung. Let the muscles tire and the heartbeats collide, with nothing to fear and with nothing to hide. The oxygen is you and the rhythm is home, no longer a reason or a desire to roam. Every rise is a promise, every fall is a vow, living in the absolute center of now. Deeply breathless,
crimson fluid is swirling in the center of the dark, while the silence between us finds a tiny spark. The weight of the unspoken starts to overflow in the velvet black shadows that we've come to know. No more holding the breath or the words in the throat, letting the secrets begin to flow. Truth is a vintage that has waited too long, finding its way into a fragile song. Poured wine confession, a deep honest red, painting the map of the things left unsaid. The labels are peeling, the cork is cast away, waking the heart from a long frozen dream. One drop of courage is all that it takes to watch how the oldest of barriers breaks. Nothing is hidden and nothing is small in the crimson glow of the evening fall. Maybe the miracle is the losing of the guard, when the softest of truths are no longer hard. A ritual of pouring, a ceremony of glass, watching the ghosts of the old silence pass. Now the story is breathing in the open air, with the wonderful weight of the life that we share. Every drop is a promise, every sip is a vow, living in the absolute center of now. The glass is empty, but the soul is wide and deep, with a secret that we no longer need to keep, finally told.
I'm watching the way that your fingertips move, searching for a comfort, searching for a groove. It's a slight, sharp tremor I can feel on my skin, knowing exactly where the defenses end. A slow mapping of the map of my face, lost in the rhythm of this fragile space. Not a grand gesture or a violent display, but the smallest movement that gets in the way. Shivering finger trace, a delicate line linking the shadows of your spirit and mine. I'm holding my breath for the path that you take, watching the oldest of my armors break. Shivering the vulnerability shown in a kingdom where we used to be alone. A ritual of feeling, a ceremony of touch without needing to ask for too much. Shivering finger trace, I'm giving in to the beautiful universe under your skin. I've stopped running from the cold or the light now that your touch is making everything right. I'm resting in the path of your hand, grateful for the things I finally understand, still and deep.
There's a conversation moving through my skin, a silent request to let the healing begin. I'm leaning my forehead against your shoulders, curve, finding the stillness that I don't quite deserve. Every shallow breath is a plea for the light to stay in this temple in the middle of night. It's not a petition for a grander prize, but the honesty hidden in your closing eyes. Unspoken body prayer, a sacred design, folding the shadows of your spirit and mine. I'm following the map that your pulse has traced in a world that is finally perfectly placed. unspoken body prayer, my final belief, a source of a strange and a lasting relief. I've stopped looking for words or a reason to stay when our heartbeats have found a much better way. I'm sinking into the grace of your frame, finally learning the sound of my name, lost in this peace.
The friction of distance is starting to fade. In the velvet black garden the twilight has made, I'm reading the pulse in the hollow of your throat, like a letter that someone so carefully wrote. It's a texture of trust that I can't quite explain, a sudden relief from a long-standing pain. The air is becoming a bridge we can cross, a gain that is hidden in every loss. Velvet skin whisper a secret and slow, a language of touch that we've started to grow. Not a demand and not a command, just the weight of a world I finally understand. Velvet skin whisper, soft on the breath, defeating the silence and defying the depth of the colors we lost in the rush of the street, where the spirit and bones so perfectly meet. I'm following the map that your heart has engraved, grateful for the way that I've finally been saved. Maybe the miracle is the softening of pride, the opening of doors that were locked deep inside, a ritual of healing, a ceremony of grace. Every time I am held in your private embrace, velvet skin whisper, stay for a while. I'm finding my truth in your quietest smile. It's the end of the search and the end of the cold, the greatest story that's ever been told. I am anchored in you, I am steady and whole, with the velvet soft echo of your beautiful soul. Always you.
passion turns soft, while the weight of the morning is carried aloft. It's a wild kind of kindness, sharp and so deep, guarding the secrets that we promise to keep. There's a strength in the way that you reach for my hand, a power that only the heart understands. It's not a fragile beauty or a temporary glow, but a stubborn devotion that's starting to grow. Fierce tenderness bloom, a petal of fire, rising from the ashes of a cold desire. I'm seeing the colors that I couldn't see until you decided to bloom inside me. Fierce tenderness bloom, wide and so brave, breaking the silence of the life that I saved. It's a violent softness and a beautiful scar, showing us exactly how lucky we are. I'm opening up to the heat of the sun, knowing the searching is finally done. Maybe the miracle is the thorns that we share, finding the beauty in the burdens we bear. A ritual of growth, a ceremony of change, in a world that is starting to feel less strange. Fierce tenderness bloom, roots in the deep, a promise that even the seasons will keep. I've stopped fighting the light and the pull of the ground. Now that this garden is all I have found, I'm breathing you in, I'm letting you grow into the only truth I will ever need to know. Rooted and real. The light on your face is a deep, honest dread as the sky falls to sleep in its lavender bed. I'm letting the walls of my defenses come down in the quietest corner of this echoing town. I notice the way that you lean to the side, with nothing to prove and with nothing to hide. It's a crimson vibration, a velvet dark flow, the only direction I want us to go. Blushing duck surrender, a graceful retreat, where the end of the day and our spirits meet. Finding the courage to give up the fight in the glow of the coming of the evening light. Blushing duck surrender, soft and so sweet, the only version of me that is finally complete. It's a gradual falling, a beautiful blur of every emotion that you always occur. I'm trusting the gravity, trusting the pull, with a heart that is finally perfectly full. Maybe the miracle's the beauty of the end, the way that the shadows and the light start to blend. A ritual of yielding, a ceremony of rest, giving the universe only our best. Blushing ducks surrender, fading to gold, the greatest secret that was ever told. I've stopped holding the line or defending the past. Now that I've found what is meant to last, I'm melting into the shade of your soul, watching the twilight take its final control, drowned in the light. Following the hum of the blood in your veins, a wilder current that breaks all the chains. It's a frantic vibration that I can't quite catch, a hidden spark looking for a perfect match. I'm chasing the tremor that moves through your hand, a language of energy I finally understand. It's not a bright lightning or a thunderous sound, but a magnetic pull on this hallowed ground. Electric pulse chase, a sudden sharp flare of the invisible tension that hangs in the air. I'm running toward the source of the heat, where the wire of life and the spirit meet. Electric pulse chase, a circuit of light moving through the marrow in the middle of night. It's a restless hunger and a luminous gold, a sudden new power that I'm trying to hold. I'm wired to your heartbeat, I'm wired to your core, wanting the current to give me much more. Maybe the miracle is the spark we ignite when we stop being shadows and step into light. A ritual of power, a ceremony of fire, burning the world with a single
spin without a pole to find, leaving the logic of the world behind. This internal map has no borders or lanes, only the rhythm of the blood in the veins. Surrendering the names and the places once known into a wilderness that has finally grown. The mirror reflects a stranger's calm face as every old memory leaves its home space. Lost inside us, a beautiful stray, watching the maps of the past drift away. No longer a need for a north or a star, when the center is exactly where we already are. Deep in the labyrinth, safe in the maze, walking through the silver and the velvet dark haze. The exit is gone and the walls have dissolved into a mystery that remains unsolved. Drowning in the essence, fading in the flow, the only direction there is left to go. Maybe the miracle is the losing of the way, finding the truth in the shadows of gray. A ritual of absence, a ceremony of blur, returning to the spirit that we always were. Now the silence is a country with a single king, where the echoes of the soul are the only thing. Let the world keep searching for a point or a line within the vastness of your life and mine. The search has ended where the paths all cross, finding the prophet in the total loss. Gone within.
Midnight sky is reflected in the deep, where the ancient golden promises sleep. Not a single flickering point is too far, when you are exactly where the wonders are. Residual glow in the center of the dark, catching the light of a permanent spark. Starlight in your eyes, a celestial guide, with nothing to fear and with nothing to hide. The distance has vanished, the This luminous vision is enough for a life beyond the struggle and beyond the strife. A graceful unfolding, a quiet repair of every dark burden I used to wear. Lost in the brilliance found in the deep, in the secret promises we're going to keep. Maybe the miracle is the strength of the sight in the velvet black center of the internal night. A ritual of focus, a ceremony of soul, where the fragmented pieces finally become a whole. Now the darkness is a canvas for the love we reveal, grounded in the actual texture we feel. The search for a center is finally through, in the star-bright version of me and you, clearly awakened, perfectly through to the honest version of me and you, always shining.
No more layers of the polished disguise, only the truth in the opening of eyes. Strip away the stories and the careful retreat, until the two rhythms are steady and sweet. The air is becoming a transparent space, where honesty finds its own rightful place. Not a grand gesture or a violent display, just the tactile logic of a regular day. Simple kind of love, a transparent vow, living in the absolute center of now, following the path that the Spirit has traced, in a world that is finally perfectly placed. This raw revelation is enough for the heart, taking the bitterness and the anger apart, beyond the excuses and the old design. Your internal rhythm is matching with mine, yielding to the warmth, yielding to the deep, in the wonderful silence that the spirits keep. Maybe the miracle is the lack of a shield, when the deepest of wounds are finally healed. A ritual of presence, a ceremony of bear, in the wonderful weight of the truth that we share. Now the world is to the soul we reveal, grounded in the actual texture we feel. The logic of the day has started to fade in the beautiful truth that our spirits have made. Steadily breathing perfectly through to the simple version of me and you. Simply real.
I feel the borders of my being start to blur in the quietest way that your feelings occur. It's not a collision of bodies or names, but a soft disappearing of separate flames. I'm losing the outline of where I begin as your heavy spirit comes wandering in. Not a desperate gamble or a foolish mistake, but the only path that I'm willing to take. Reckless soul merge, a beautiful fool, leaving the stories we've already told. I'm becoming the echo of your deepest thought, finding the lesson that cannot be taught.
speak is a quiet confession I've come to see. It's not about the words or the things you say, but the unspoken longing that gets in the way. I'm watching the curve of your unspoken thought, finding the meaning that can't be bought. There's a bold kind of gravity drawing me near, washing away every shadow of fear. Brazen lip hunger, a silent demand, a language of wanting I now understand. Not a temporary flame or a passing whim, but a cup of devotion filled to the brim. Brazen lip hunger, an honest decree of the beautiful distance between you and me. It's a simple desire, a luminous thread, giving a voice to the things left unsaid. I'm tracing the map of your quietest wish, lost in the glow of a moment like this. Maybe the miracle is the courage to want to face all the ghosts that used to haunt. A ritual of honesty, a ceremony of truth, in the golden reflection of my shared youth. Brazen lip hunger, I'm giving in to the wonderful world underneath your skin. I've stopped holding back, I've stopped being shy. Now that the truth is right there in your eye, I'm anchored in us and I'm letting it show that your silent hunger is all I need to know. Always yours.
Amber light is spilling from the corner of the moon, filling up the silence with a heavy, thick tune. Every word you whisper has a sweetness and a way, like a golden nectar that has arrived too late. But the timing is perfect in the dark of the room, where the flowers of the energy start to bloom. Rich and viscous, the hours start to slow, savoring the silence, tasting the peace in the wonderful depth of this final release. Maybe the miracle is the texture of time, turning the struggle into a rhyme, a ritual of sugar, a ceremony of gold, protecting the secrets that shouldn't be told. Let the world turn to stone or the seasons to gray. This amber vibration is here to stay. Coated in kindness, wrapped in the deep, with a beautiful promise that we're going to keep. The search is over, the nectar is found on this very sacred and hallowed ground. Sweetly ours.
I'm learning the rhythm of your shallow breath, a gentle defiance of silence and death. It's a texture of trust that is fragile and thin, a slow invitation to let me come in. I notice the way that you turn to the light, searching for safety in the middle of night. It's a private geography, sacred and deep, where all of the promises finally sleep. Silken sheets, secrets, a soft-spoken vow, living in the absolute center of now. Not a heavy burden or a difficult task, just a simple relief of removing the mask. Silken sheets, secrets, delicate and bare, in the wonderful weight of the air that we share. It's a graceful unveiling, a quiet repair of all of the wounds that we used to wear. I'm folding into the warmth of your soul, grateful for the way that you make me whole.
cheat secrets. I'm staying for good in a way that I never quite understood. I'm no longer searching for meaning or more when the whole universe is right here on the floor. I'm wide open now since I found the truth that the greatest of secrets is just being with you. Right here.
Gray mist settles on the edge of glass, watching the minutes and the memories pass. Worn from the pavement is rising up slow into the only direction we go. Distant thunder is a muffled low sound, burying the noise in the hallowed ground. Droplets are marking a path on the skin, letting the external wonders begin. Soft summer rain, a liquid relief from the jagged edges of a winter-long grief. The air is becoming a velvet embrace, softly tracing the shadows upon your face. This humid devotion is a source of the peace, giving the spirit its final release. Beyond the shadows and the old standing strength, finding the joy that has conquered the pain. Drowning in color, drowning in calm, finding the nectar and finding the balm. Maybe the miracle is the loss of the view, finding a different version of you. A ritual of yielding, a ceremony of shade in the beautiful haze that our spirits have made. Now the clarity is gone and the shadows remain in the rhythmic release of the old standing strain. The marks on the surface will soon disappear, but the weight of the presence is perfectly clear, fading together perfectly through to the honest version of me and you. Still fall